Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to show you a technique that allows you to create 20-second video on an 8GB or 10GB of VRAM without waiting an eternity or hitting those frustrating out-of-memory errors. Secret is resize our reference image to 512 by 512 for the generation process, and then upscale the final video by 2 using an upscaling model. For this tutorial, I'm using the quantized Q4 version of the LTX video model. I've left links to all the required checkpoints in the description below. First, we need to download the Upscale model from Hugging Face website. Once downloaded, make sure to place it in your Upscale models directory. After, we need to take our reference image and resize it to 512 by 512. While you can use a Comfy UI node for this, I personally prefer using Photoshop. I do this because Photoshop gives me much finer control over the resampling algorithms, ensuring that the downscaling doesn't introduce any artifacts or loss of detail. Let's dive into the workflow. In this setup, I am passing the width and height of my resized 5112 by 5112 image directly into the workflow without any further cropping. Looking at the resize images by longer edge node, I've set the value to 1024. Keep in mind, increasing this value will significantly slow down your generation, but decreasing it will result in poor video quality. For most users, 1024 is the sweet spot. To finish, I added an upscale model to double our final resolution, giving us a crisp 1024 by 1024 video. I'm using the Reels Grand Chactuo model here. I did try the X4 version, but it triggered an out-of-memory error every single time. The X2 model is much more stable and the quality is good. Alright, let's start the generation and see how this 20-second video turns out.
Hello there! What a magnificent day! Isn't this place absolutely breathtaking?
It took me about 10 minutes total, including loading the model and rendering the video. Sometimes it's faster, but Windows performance can be pretty unstable due to VRAM management. Plus, I was recording my screen at the same time. I'll leave the link to download the workflow in the description below. I hope this helps you enjoy LTX video on your hardware. I'm not sure if this will work well on 6GB of VRAM, but it should work perfectly on 8GB, especially if you are running a Debian-based Linux system without a heavy desktop environment. Thanks for watching. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really motivates me to keep making more tips for you. Bye!